Alright, now we're in the game.
Yeah, whenever my computer is loaded, it will be in the game.
I haven't
Okay,
seen a lot of games from Pontic Mercenary before, I think.
I think I've seen him at some point, but I'm not sure. I think he at some point tried to edit me, but
Okay.
you know my friend list is too big,
Yeah.
too much. I need to remove Russians from it. Rula don't want to know that you're not friends with Russians.
Oh, this is
interesting.
yeah, very
interesting map actually. Very
yeah, Tur is a very nice map, but of course, on the one hand, barbarians are going to be super safe from missiles and elephants, but on the other hand, their chargers are not going to be great here.
Yeah.
And totally expected 2 Oathsworn strategists and then 6 followers. Basically what was expected. And then 4 levy free. 4 Pontic, 2 Celtic slingers. And then 4 heavy horse.
Yeah.
Safe boy build. A bit curious with the Celtic slingers. If they were meant to counter elephants, for example, they're not really good at that.
Yeah, I don't know. But maybe the slingers could be worked as an anti-general or something.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay. As for Rome, he has 2 veteran legionnaires and then he has 6 armored legionnaires, I think.
Yep.
And 2 villages up front, 1 village is on the far left side, 1 village is on the right side. Each supported by 2 legionnaire carry, or they support 2 legionnaire carry. Depends how you view it.
Yep.
Legatus as general, and 2 Syrian archers. Very... I have no idea what the Syrian archers are supposed to do against boys. Absolutely no idea.
Gen sniping, probably. But in the forest...
Yeah, but it's going to be hard to do that.
A Prussian needs to start moving quickly if he wants to... Well, he could really just stand over here and have an opening to start skirmishing. That would probably be his best bet.
Meanwhile, Prussia is starting to scout with his carrier.
Yep.
Boring stuff.
Very slow start. He said he was tired, so he might be just wanting to play it super safe now, and probably a good idea against the boy.
Yeah.
I think not going into this main forest is very good for the Prussian prince. Just staying on the outskirts of the forest he's already in.
Yeah.
I don't know how the rules are, if both players have to be attacking at all times, or...
I don't know. But technically, the Prussian prince is actually attacking.
Yeah, he is moving with some of his units. Just needs to be super careful because...
He's about to lose that legionnaire carry.
Oh, he's pulling away, luckily. But this legionary cavalry can do well if they're supported by vigiles and the heavy horse don't get a charge. If the heavy horse...
They can, I suppose.
But if the heavy horse do get a charge, then it's just good night, legionary cav.
The biggest problem though is they don't actually have that much mass and
Yeah,
such. Like,
absolutely.
They die quite bad against carry.
Yeah. Their bonus is very nice, but they need to get in without getting charged. Charge bonus of 29, that's just horrible for a cavalry unit.
No. So what do you think would win? Like, personally, I would hope that the armored legionnaires would win against the boys' sword followers, but like...
Sword followers beat, with a clean charge, sword followers beat Evocati. I haven't tested against the armored legionaries, but I would assume that they beat them on the charge if they use shield wall instantly against the armored legionaries. But I haven't tested it in a forest, and I think the forest heavily favors the armored legionaries.
That's quite insane to think, actually. Like,
yeah.
There used to be a time where, like, the barbarian mid-tier swords were not really that terribly powerful. I mean, if used right, they were good, but...
Yeah.
And
back when elite swords cost like 980 something.
No. Like, this was patch 14, like, where elite swords, like, only... Like, that was basically the way you played them. You took elite swords And then you use them as the main killers, and then the others were basically just there to like kind of hold for a long time.
Yeah.
And kill somewhat units.
Celtic Warriors didn't even get used then. I don't think. If
No.
I remember correctly, patch 14, like there was no such thing as using low tier units at all.
No 6 Celtic Warrior builds.
Low tier swords maybe, but Levy Freemen were used. Actually, Hastati was used too.
Like
Huh?
Levy Freemen have always been used.
Yeah.
Well, since like they got a bonus for an actual bonus for Sludge,
Yeah.
which wasn't in the game to begin with, which I don't understand at all.
Yeah.
The spears actually didn't kill cavalry. Like, I think even by the time of the first scan, there was no bonus for Sludge for cavalry, or maybe that was like the day that new patch came out. But they did.
Yeah, I remember like, didn't the patch come up like 3 days before or something?
Yeah, it was like 2 days before the tournament happened. It was weird.
But then the units had cavalry counter tactics instead, so they only got the bonus when they used that.
I actually loved counter cavalry tactics, and I think mid and top tier spears should get it back because, like, it's a skill based thing, and
Yeah.
It's a
Everything
magic
in this
ability,
game that
though,
makes
dude.
you click on more buttons makes the game better.
Well, I don't know
That's the
about
Dota player in you speaking.
that. It's just magic buttons, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, but what can
No.
this do, man? Like, you're just sitting there watching them for like, I don't know, 5 minutes doing absolutely shit. Not even kidding, like.
Have they been
Anyways.
playing this game for 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
I have 5 minutes.
Okay, good.
You can see it down in the button 35.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as 45 max minutes.
okay.
Anyways, the villages, by the way, in this game, they kind of remind me of Rome 1.
Okay.
Like, the villages actually remind me of Rome 1. Their helmets and such, and their outfit.
Yeah. They do
It's
look
so
kind of cool.
Yeah. It's so sad that they're so shit. Well, actually, villages are not that shit. If you pretend that you're not gonna get hit by a javelin, then they can actually be Levy Freeman.
Yeah. That's just it. But they're so cheap that it's kind of okay that they are.
Yeah, like, they cost 10 less, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
What are?
Vigiles.
the
Oh.
Vigilus. Actually, let's see.
So which player is at this point going to completely lose it and just YOLO the other player? If neither of them do, then we just have another standoff.
I think what Pontic wants to do is he wants to wait for 20 minutes so the Prussian prince is even more tired. And
Probably.
then going
The fatigue level of the Prussian prince rising and Pontic staying fresh.
Is Pontic like living in Hawaii or something? I really can't see why he can't play earlier than this. Is this like American 50-hour?
Yeah, if it's like GMT minus 8 or 9, maybe, then
maybe, but
things can
that's
get
like,
weird.
That's like the other side of the world. Like.
Yeah, yep. So there is nothing happening, just scouting and scouting.
I don't even understand why this army here is like facing this direction. Like, what the hell? They're facing outwards towards the open field.
Yeah, I don't understand where he thinks the Prussian prince's army is. Like, does he think it's all the way over here by the red line or something? I mean, it's a super weird deployment.
This is why we need dojos. Indeed, Prussia.
It would have been fairly, like, say you have an ammunition store, you have a well, for example, that could be nice. On hot maps you could have an oasis or something.
Yeah, like you could have like a well or an oasis which increase fatigue.
Yeah.
And then you get like an armory for like weapons and stuff, and then like a weapons forgery for other types of weapons and stuff. Maybe
Stables for horses.
yeah, maybe a barrack for like improved abilities or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And yeah, then there would be what else would there be? Then there could be shrine or something for like morale.
Yep,
or something
Temple
like
of
that.
Temple of Mars, Temple
Yeah,
of
Temple of
Wodan, or
Mars.
yeah, that would be kind of cool actually.
Yeah. And like I think there should be even more dojos than there were in Shogun 2, but so that they were like spread out so that you didn't like in Shogun 2 you got like for example, if you got the sword dojo in Shogun 2, you got both better charge and better attack. Like
Okay,
if it was only better attack, like something very very specific, that
but then the other player could get like the archery dojo, and then it would be easier to take away the player that's camping the dojo, I guess.
maybe. It would actually also be fun to if there was like a field hospital to like increase the
Amputate.
health of units that has been hit or something.
Yeah.
Like
You could run back and then increase your hit points and come back to the fight.
yeah. Well, it would be a way to like balance the fact that someone. It could be cool, like it would be a way to balance out the archery dojo or whatever it's called, like
Yeah.
ammo deposit or whatever.
Yeah. Could be super
Like-
nice for horse archers, for example. Extra
Yeah.
ammo.
Extra ammo and extra HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem. But on the other hand, then you kind of feel if you can't rush one of those dojos against a horse archer player.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gun carry. I mean, gun
Yeah.
carry kind of broke it in Shogun 2 because they could do anything and there was very, very limited things you could do to stop them from doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, horse archers can't do damage quickly.
Yeah.
Jav cab would be more like 41 missile damage Jav cab, but they have so little ammo that...
The thing is, Javcab in Rome 2, despite having very, very low range compared to horse archers, is still like 1,000 times worse than the gun carry in Shogun
Yeah.
2.
Oh, now the heavy horse of Pontic moving into range of the Syrians. But the Syrians don't have fire at will on, so they're not actually firing. And he's
Why
pulling
don't he have fire at will on? I don't get that.
I don't know.
There's nothing really he can use his ammo on anyways, like... It's not like he needs to reserve the ammo, like just 5 bullets
Yeah.
in each unit is more than enough.
And I don't understand why he doesn't move up to the edge here and just start firing into heavy horse, pulling back, firing into heavy horse. Because he needs to do something with his skirmishers.
But still, Boya is going... Oh, actually Boya is starting to move the right direction.
Yep. Still very odd deployment. Like, just super safe camping by both players.
Yeah. Camping all day.
Yep. Let's make a deal. The Prussian Let's meet in the middle. This is funny.
I think what they will do is they will like reserve out to here, and then they will fight.
Yeah. How about reposition our armies on the open ground? This is very honourable. This is a gentleman's fight right here. Let's make a deal of how to engage. And
I
this,
think if I was Pontic, I would be like, no man, I'm gonna wait till you're tired as shit, and then I'm just going to be like, no, are you?
it's gonna be bad for me, but still. Pontic says it feels like a play, like a setup from the beginning. Like it's some sort of cunning ruse.
Yeah, because Rome could do something
Yeah.
about having invisible units or some shit. I don't know what the hell is he thinking.
And he says, go ahead and charge me in my forest then.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I think he actually made him paranoid. I think he is going to go out and he's going to search the entire area for it.
Tire the hell out of all his heavy horse. What the? But I don't understand why Prussian isn't just pushing up a bit and...
What Prussian should do right now is he should engage this unit. Like, just
Yeah.
lock it down and kill it.
Too late. But the Syrians, come on, just push up the Syrians and start firing into the heavy horse. It's just...
I think what Prussia should do is he should put this carry over here, this carry around here, and then he just...
Yeah, he could
hold
trap
this.
these 2 cavalry units, and the infantry of Boya is miles away. But he just doesn't...
Like, if Boya starts to move to try and support them, he's going to be there faster anyways. Like.
But he doesn't know that there aren't units very close here. There could be units in the...
I feel like I should tell him just because he's so tired.
Yeah. And now the Syrians, they're well in range, the heavy horse, but the Syrians are not firing. Again. So, I don't really understand why.
I don't understand the logic either. Like...
It's not like heavy horse are fast enough to be able to kite volleys effectively.
And it's not like they're not a worthwhile target to shoot at.
Yeah,
like,
they're top priority at the moment.
yeah. Like those are the Oats one are basically gonna be his biggest concern, I think. I mean, the sword followers are good, but I don't think they really will rival armored legionnaires, and especially not with Prussian Prince numbers.
Yeah.
Like,
In the forest they are going to struggle, I think.
yeah.
So now Pontic wants to go out on the open side, go out in the open and meet head on. This is so weird. And if I charge you while you are moving your army...
Well.
This is the weirdest game. What the Prussian prince should just move up to the tree line and then start skirmishing with the Syrians. That is miles better than moving into the open for him. Holy shit, if they're actually going to do this. Well, then at least fast forward. Yeah, they're going to do it. Holy shit.
I mean, this map is such a nice map, but because all units are like so slow at killing stuff, like
Yeah.
it's not worth the risk of going into the enemy's forest.
No,
because
it's not.
There's not much you can do to stop it from going into a disaster.
Yes. But I think I don't think Prussian would have lost much by moving into the forest before Pontic could have reached him. Like just moved straight up into here.
Yeah, he could probably have done that, but I think what Prussian Prince actually wanted, he wanted this open ground for his Syrian archers to give them some time to kill some units.
Yeah, rushing over here would just be incredibly stupid by Pontic, and he's...
Yeah, he would at least lose like maybe 50 men or something out of that, and if those 50 men were all Oathsworn, then yeah, stuck to be you just lost half an Oathsworn.
Absolutely. And we move all units out of the forest, right?
This is funny.
It's sad is what it is. So basically they could have played on Emetosana and that would have been it.
Well, you know, Prussian Prince actually has the height advantage here.
Yeah, he does. But he also doesn't have anywhere to kite.
Okay, but by now I'm thinking here, why is Prussian not moving his skirmishes up and start to skirmish? Like, come on, you wasted enough time already. Just put your villages into loose formation, set them up so they take the Celtic slinker fire, and then shoot into the Oathsworn.
This is very good for Boyai, because where is Prussian going to be kiting to here? He just has nowhere to go.
In the name of Rome.
I don't know.
This is just weird in every single way.
Boya has the cavalry advantage. Boya has better spears. I don't know about melee infantry. I think.
Well, if the charges get blunted or the followers start
if the
taking
charges
damage,
get really good, then maybe he wins.
Yeah.
Pontic, but if not, I think Prussian Prince should win.
yeah. If
Well,
Prussian
I don't
Prince is
know,
just
maybe
able
the
to...
balance is so weird that he will win no matter what. Who knows?
Everything that Prussian Prince just needs to stop the charges of the Oathsworn. If he manages to do that, then he's golden. And all of the Oathsworn are on the right flank of Pontic. So
Yeah, so,
it's
so
going to
what
be...
will happen is most likely like they will trade like this.
Yeah.
So like the center will end up being somewhere around here, I think.
Yeah. Prussian could just do that and keep rotating away from the Oathsworn while engaging this way. That would give him a lot of time to fire at the Oathsworn, actually. But those shots are going to go into the shielded side of the Oathsworn, so not as effective as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just recording, not streaming, luckily. Yeah.
Does he have a YouTube channel?
Pontic, yeah, he has called Pontic Mercenary or something.
Oh, he's Pontic Mercenary. How
Yeah.
many subscribers do you think he has?
Tens of thousands. I have no idea. I checked a while back, but I don't remember it now.
I need to know if he's bigger than me, man. I need to check my size.
Okay, so what the hell is Prussian doing with the Syrians here? The heavy horse could just... Wow, that... he's going to be able to fire into the unshielded side, and that is probably what he's going for here. So it's actually not a bad idea to move these units out to the side, I think. These Syrians, when they start firing, they're going to bring the pain to the Oathsworn General of Pontic. Yeah, he just gave the attack order. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what is...
Now he's moving his
I've
Syrians
never
up.
seen a guy actually do so much about getting flanking fire with missiles that he does what
Yeah.
Prussian Prince
Well, I
does
think he
now.
really needs to be this autistic about it if he's going to have a chance.
Actually, I think this is a very, very smart idea, because that means whenever the engagement will happen, he will always have flank fire on.
Yeah, it's a very good idea. And now the general is not going to be able to support the main engagement, and the Prussian Prince can kite here. So this is I like what he's doing here.
He's trying to split him up, though. I'm not sure if it's a smart idea to try to split up a Gallic player with better cavalry than you.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the cavalry into the heavy horse. The heavy horse is going to run away, but it is going to take damage, disengaging, I believe, taking fire from the Syrians. So nicely done there, stopping the heavy horse. And already 6 Oathsworn are dead, sending Levy Freeman out. But this is very nice for the Prussian Prince. The Oathsworn have taken a lot of damage, and he's going to keep... I really like what he's doing with his legionaries now.
He's rotating around now.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's gonna charge.
Yeah, very nice. Vigilates going into the Levy Freeman to stop, but the Syrians are dead now. Heavy horse coming in to finish them off. And they only killed 10 Oathsworn, so that is not great. Sort of messed up there by losing his. But he is managing to charge the Legionary Cavalry into the Oathsworn, then a counter charge by Armored Legionaries. He's going to be able to sandwich the general. Very nicely done.
What Russian Prince wants right now is actually just to like kill that general. That
Oh,
is his
yeah.
goal.
Oh.
Oh, though he lost his Syrian.
He lost the Syrian, but look at the general in the center here. Only Levy Freeman rushing in to support him, and he's dead. The general is dead.
But will it be fast enough? That's the good question.
Yeah, if the heavy horse manages to move around, then it's not going to be quick enough, but there are only these Levy Freemen here, and the Legionary Cavalry manages to hold the heavy horse. The heavy horse pulled out of the Syrian archers, and the Syrian archers are actually still alive. Over here, Prussian Prince is getting ganged up on, but...
Why is Pontic Mercenary pulling through Prussian Prince middle? Like, around here? What is this?
Oh, that is straight up... certainly looks weird. Yeah, the general is dead now for Boyai, so... But Prussian Prince has lost so much. He still has this one archer unit, which is good. This Oathstorm is doing fine. The sword followers are absolutely beating on the armored legionaries, 2 against 1.
Okay, I actually think Prussian Prince stands a pretty good chance now.
Yeah, he
that
has
the
a very,
general
very
said.
good chance. He has a very good chance. The blob in the center here, the armored legionaries are not attacked in the rear. There are no flanking units, but his Syrians are going to get caught now by heavy horse.
I think they can actually kill that heavy horse before that kills
Yeah,
him.
it's only 20 men and it's wavering, so rear charging coming
But
here by the
seriously,
Prussian Prince.
What the fuck is he doing with those sword followers? He's like pulling through as well.
Yeah, that
I'm not
is...
kidding, man. Like,
Well, if Prussian doesn't want a rematch because of it, but he is probably going to get the rematch if he asks for it. But the Oathstorm in the
it's
center
not
here...
a rematch. I think it's just kick. Like,
Yeah.
that would be the usual thing.
The
Oh,
Oathstorm
he's
are
the
getting...
Oathstorm over here quite well. Like, this Oathstorm
Yeah.
is not gonna work its magic.
This is a GG. Very smart engagements by the Prussian Prince in isolating the general and doing damage to him before. But
Yeah,
the...
like just isolating individual units
Yeah.
and then taking them out very fast and then going through to the next one. Like,
And I didn't really see the effect of the heavy horse on the field, other than taking out 1 Syrian archer.
they didn't do much. Like, he never got around the flank. It was so easy because there was so many holes in the
Yeah.
formation, but like he never used it.
This was close to a massacre by the Prussian Prince. Very nicely done.
And he's still trying to pull through with the heavy horse to try to get the freaking guys.
It
to
won't
the
help.
archer.
It won't help any at this point.
Pull through all you want, man.
Legionary
but
cavalry with
won't
more
do.
kills than heavy horse. That's good for the heavy horse.
Quick march! Break and gauge! Charge!
The sword follower that is remaining over here is actually still doing quite well, though.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it manages to do that well. Surrounded by 3
won't-
armored legionnaires and it has almost 60 kills with only 60 losses. That's incredible.
Slight terrain advantage and shield wall, I think.
Well, he just activated this shield wall. That's
Okay.
the weird thing.
For glory! Advance at speed!
Like, this is a very, very much inferior unit against 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Advance at speed!
it's weird how balance works sometimes, man.
The double! Quickly now! Riders, advance!
Meanwhile, the sword followers are kinda...
Charge!
The sword followers did a lot better than those ones.
Yeah, the Oathstone were just isolated, but keeping the Oathstone on the flank like that, open to fire and from getting charged by cavalry, that was a disaster, I think. So nicely done by the Prussian Prince here.
Yep.
Took care of the units he needed to take care of, and then, because if the general had been alive, I think these sword followers would have been able to grind it out a lot better against the armored legionaries. But not really great charges by Pontic. He sort of was indecisive with the heavy cavalry in the beginning and then sort of blocked his own charges, and at the same time got blocked by Prussian, so didn't really do much.
Yeah. Look at this veteran legionnaire over here, like 200 plus kills.
Yeah,
MVPs, man.
We obey!
Not sure what they
219,
killed, though, but
211.
I think weren't they against the general actually?
Yeah, I
they
think
killed
that's
the general
the-
and all the supporting units.
Evocati 141. I really like this build that Prussian Prince brought here.
There's no oh, actually there is a avocado. Where did that come from?
Just a random Evocati on the field.
Forward! Up at speed!
I'm pretty sure he had 2 veterans.
Service to
Yeah, I think he did, but maybe one is... oh, that's it, actually.
Yep.
Very nicely done by the Prussian Prince.
This is like 20 minutes of doing absolutely nothing. And then open field engagement and boy loses.
Pyrrhic victory. Oh yeah, look at the kills on the Oathsworn, just nothing. And then the kills on the Armored Legionaries. 78 kills on the Vigile, that's not too bad.
Yeah, like...
But I think
what
the
did that engage? Like another another one
Levy
of
Freeman,
those?
I think. The Levy
Yeah,
Freeman that were
probably.
fighting. The Boyai cavalry didn't do horrible, but it was just the Oathsworn that...
A couple of them did very good, yeah, but
Yeah.
a couple of them also did way too little for
Yeah.
way too much price. Like
Yeah, that was
yeah.
a 30-minute game of Rome versus Boyai. That's something you don't see very often. Yeah, but anyway, so this means that Prussian Prince advances to the third round of the tournament. But I don't think he can use Rome again.
Nope.
So I'll just stop the recording right about now. I'm going to have to fast forward like crazy on... I'm almost tempted to like split up the video. But maybe I just won't. Just leave in all the random...
Just have like the random thoughts and scrabbles while watching people
Yeah.
and then just say afterwards, actual fight of the game.
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello. So, very nicely done.
Yay.
Taking care of the
I
old
don't
zone
know
on the
why
flanks.
people would even put like the general all the way to the right. Like
Oh.
he just got soloed out by 4 units and then shot before that. Like
That was a
User
very
joined your
weird
channel.
deployment by Pontic, I think.
yeah.
Did Prussian leave?
MLG Rome tactics.
Yeah. Kill the general. I quite like how well the armored legionaries did, but I mean, I don't think we really got to see them in one-on-one engagements, because the engagements in the center were messy as hell.
Yeah.
It's just
Lots of
chaos
messy
all
things.
over.
It engaged everywhere at
Yeah.
the same time.
But it was just so unsynchronized. Like, you started to surround him, and then he sent his oath zone off to the side, which was just suicide. I don't understand why he didn't just send his heavy horse to deal with that Syrian. The Vigilates, one charge on Vigilates and they're down. Continue into the... I was sure that was what's going to happen, but then he sent the oath zone instead, and it was like, okay, GG. So any final words to the viewers of this 30-minute Rome versus Boyai battle?
With 20 minutes of nothingness?
Yep.
Well, don't pick maps with where both players spawn in forests.
Yeah, that's a good idea, probably. So there you have it from the Prussian Prince. Don't pick maps where both players spawn in forests, because they spawn in forests, deploy in forests. Because then you're going to have a camp on your hands. Strength and honor.